So I'm recording this video as of 6:42 p.m. on September 11th. Sorry, not September, November 9th, 2021. If you read that, that's like 911. kind of funny, but at the same time it's not. Actually, it shouldn't be funny. A lot of people died that day and it's not, it's sad. But anyways, I'm moving on. Coinbase, crashed right now. Crashed after uh the earnings report, and if people follow Voyager, this would have been obvious. This would have been an obvious put option if you were watching Coinbase's earnings and you bought some put options. You would have been up massively. Why? Because this was so obvious that this would have happened, because Voyager came out and they said that their revenues for their Q1 report is going to be around $67 million, and it dropped from $109 million to $67 million. Why? Because in the summer months of crypto trading, there was no volume. There was lack of interest. We were literally in a bear market in the summertime, and these crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Voyager and possibly Binance and other crypto platforms like crypto.com, they were all suffering in those months when it comes to revenue. But when we look at October, November, and possibly December, I think those months are, rockets, like the time for celebration. And these companies, Coinbase, Voyager, they're going to come up with fantastic earning revenues. And I think that this dip is an opportunity. Just the only problem is, how low will Coinbase go? Will it keep going down, for the rest of this week, and then next week it'll start going back up again? Or is this kind of a, like, who knows what's going to happen? But I think that this dip is an opportunity if you're not, if you want to make, like, I don't know, 20-30% return on investment. Because if it goes back up to 360, 370, you can make a 20% return on investment. I think Voyager is still the better bet, but I think Voyager is going to crash because of Coinbase, and I think it's going to go on sale, even more sale, here in the relative future. But I could be wrong. This is pure speculation. At the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen with Voyager stock, but Voyager, right now, this is the VGX token, is kind of doing bad. But if we look at Voyager, right, we look at the stock price from a charting perspective, it's clearly overbought right now. It's clearly overbought. The RSI is at 81. It needs a pullback. I think we're going to see a 10% pullback for Voyager Digital in the short term. That could be a buying opportunity, especially if you're bullish on Voyager over Coinbase. I think Voyager is a higher return on investment than Coinbase, because Voyager is a smaller company. They have more potential. Coinbase is already established. Voyager's job is to try to grow to be as big as Coinbase, and if that ever happens, the return on investment on Voyager would be ridiculous. Imagine Voyager was like $100 or $200. They still wouldn't be the same size as Coinbase, but your return on investment is ridiculous at $200, right? $200, that's like a 10x return on investment. So if you had 10,000 shares in Voyager, that's like $2 million in return on investment if you actually can hold on that long. But at the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But if this thing crashes, it's a buying opportunity in my opinion only, not financial advice. So do what you want, but I'm not buying personally. Why? Because I already own a decent amount of shares, and I will only buy when people are screaming, this company is a scam, I'm gonna lose all my money, blah blah blah. Like down here, when the sentiment was extremely negative, I was like, I'm buying this. This is retarded. This company should be worth more. So I loaded the boat on these prices. So if the scenario we go into another crypto bear market, which is always a possibility, and we see these prices again, I will load the boat on these at these prices if it goes back down here. And so I'm just going to be a long-term investor, and I'm going to patiently wait and hope that there's another massive correction in the future. There might not be. This thing might just run to the moon and never look back. But who really knows at the end of the day? It's not up to me to move the markets. It's not up to retail investors to move the market. It's up to big money and maybe some day traders. But day traders, they temporarily move the market up and then it'll crash real fast. So at the end of the day, it's really up to big money, because we gotta look at like who moves Microsoft, who moves Tesla, who moves Apple. It's not retail investors. They don't have trillions of dollars to move these companies up like that. It has to be some huge institutional investors and banks and hedge funds. They're the ones that move the market. They're the ones that give, Netflix the valuation it deserves, Facebook the valuation it deserves, Microsoft the, $2 trillion valuation it has, $2+ trillion, Apple $2+ trillion. Like, it's not retail investors whatsoever. Retail investors account for maybe 2% of what Tesla is really valued. And then the rest is like institutions, probably maybe 10%, maybe 20, maybe if we're lucky. But that's my opinion, and not at the end of the day, I could be a complete idiot. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Wow, I almost made this an 8-minute video, which is kind of shocking. I wasn't planning to make this an 8-minute video. So, Shiba Inu. My thoughts about Shiba is I think it's going to go down further. It looks like it's downtrending right now. I think we're going to see this thing go down to possibly down here, That's what I'm thinking. If it does, I'm definitely going to be buying back into Shiba. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe. If you want to dislike my video and call me an idiot and unsubscribe, you are welcome to do that. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.